Anyone who's never watched somebody die is suffering from a pretty bad case of virginity. For 12 months, I watched my father dying when I was 10 years old. He'd come back from the war in Spain, you see, and a certain God-fearing gentleman there had made such a mess of him he didn't have long left to live. Everyone knew it. Even I knew it. But you see, I was the only one who cared. His family were embarrassed by the whole business, embarrassed and irritated. As for my mother, all she could think about was the fact that she had allied herself to a man who seemed to be on the wrong side in all of the things. My mother was all for being associated with minorities, provided that they were smart, fashionable ones. All of us waited for him to die. The family sent him a check every month and hoped he'd get along with it quietly, without too much vulgar fuss. My mother looked after him without complaining, and that was about all. Perhaps she pitied him. I suppose she was capable of that. But I was the only one who cared. Every time I sat on the edge of his bed to listen to him talk or to read to me, I had to fight back the tears. At the end of that 12 months, I was a veteran. All that feverish failure of a man had was to listen to me. A small, frightened boy. I spent hour upon hour in that tiny bedroom. He would talk to me for hours, pouring out all that was left of life to live. A lonely, bewildered little boy who could barely understand half of what he said. All he could feel was the despair and bitterness, the sweet, sickly smell of a dying man. You see, I learned at an early age what it was to be angry. Angry and helpless. And I can never forget it. I knew more about love, betrayal, and death when I was 10 years old than you will ever know in your entire life.